Hi everyone, it's Athena and welcome back to my channel. All right, let's take a deep breath and focus on Wednesday, March 18th, 2020, Wednesday. As we witness the events going on in the world, it's allowing us to really focus on how much love we have in our hearts, our hearts are just opening wide to the compassion for others and for ourselves. Having not only more love within our hearts, but also more appreciation for the simple things in life. Right? It gives us time to really reflect on what we are grateful for every day. Okay, let's see what the collective message is for Wednesday, March 18th. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, so some of us are really holding on to obviously holding on to money. Maybe some are stocking away your finances to ensure a healthy lifestyle for your future, right? This also can be holding on to things that are treasured within us, right? The treasures that we have, holding on to them and knowing that we are, you can see this is opening, he's showing you the treasures that are within each and every one of us. So there are treasures that are now being opened and available to us. Many are getting those treasures, spiritual gifts coming in, right? Many are witnessing those treasures within their life and will be utilizing those treasures. Others are just holding on to what I mentioned before, their financial prosperity, putting money in your savings account, just making sure. It's also a message to make sure you hold on to and not be cautious, with your finances, with everything in life. There's a balance, right? You can see there's 4 coins there. So there's a balance, a yin and yang, because someone's coming into some money. All right, so money's coming in for someone and we're being asked to hold on to the money, be frugal, but not, not cheap, right? Knowing that you have the financial abundance and independence now, but be smart about it, okay? These are also talents that are coming out into the forefront of someone who is finding peace in these talents that one has. These could be also manifestations of creative ideas that are coming out now, right? From within and now being shown, right? Coming out to show your talents, your creativity is being highlighted here for growth. Okay, beautiful. Why? Because you're in charge. You're in charge of your life. You are exuding huge intelligence of the prosperity of abundance from a monetary issue, definitely from that perspective, but also, if not more importantly, the ability to learn how to manage your life, manage your money, be empowered to manage your life in that way, right? especially when we have such great abundance here. We are being asked to not take advantage of, which we're not, because you're empowered now to understand how it works. So when you do have the gifts that are coming to you, be it money, monetary, or otherwise, ideas, creations, whatever you're empowered now to hold within your own self, which is even your personal power of self-esteem, right? You are now taking that and you're being smart about it. You're going to be able to utilize the creativity that you're being given. You're able to utilize the abundance that you're being given to show you how empowered one can be on many levels of creativity or, monetary things, which are only monetary, right? I have to say that. The Page of Cups, right? Loving the love of a child, the love of another, the love that we seek, the love that we have for the creation of whatever it is that one creates, right? Loving what you create, right? Let me show you. Loving what you're creating, loving what you're bringing out of the treasure box, right? You're bringing it out to allow maybe some ideas to work on them to flourish. And it's all about, when you are empowered to do so, it's actually the love that you have for what you're doing, right? The love that you have for yourself, the love that you have within you is showing you the power of creativity, right? And the Justice card's coming in to say, here again is the balance, right? The balance. 2 pentacles on each side brings the balance, right? So life is now being rebalancing your life by the ability to put your power into your, not only your creativity, but also into knowing that if you're saving for a rainy day, it's a good idea to do it. It's about loving what you have. It's about appreciating what you have. It's about the comforts of life right here, and finding that balance in order to maintain the yin and the yang and disciplining yourself. The Emperor is all about discipline, right? The Emperor disciplines through his power. So that's disciplining yourself to save your money, to love what you do in order to flourish, but also to balance it out. Balancing your life out in every aspect here. Okay, that's too many, right? Balancing your life and knowing that whatever you're going to start doing or saving is a good thing, right? So someone's no longer waiting for any financial prosperity. It's already here. It's been given to you. So this is empowering you now to move forward in a way, like I said, that's not a detriment. You're going to save your money. You're going to love what you're doing. Some of you may be getting financial abundance in order to set a new course of work, of a business, whatever you're going to do. You know that you're going to balance it out. You're not going to be foolish in the way that you utilize your money and your talents. Okay? The light is being shown here so that you have great clarity on the direction in which you're going, right? The direction of your business, ideas that you're going to be very prosperous, the money that you're receiving, You have the ability and the knowledge now to know how to balance your money and the love that you have of money. It's very important because there's a fine line here of there's that horizon, that line in the horizon above and below. So when we receive gifts of abundance or talents that are being gifted to us, we hold that knowledge of the giving and receiving, of that which will balance out your love of money, love of creativity, loving what you do, but it's all a balance. And now you have that knowledge that has been instilled upon you. So now it's time for you to manifest that whichever is going on here, right? You're going to now start creating whatever it is that you want. And here's the love, the Page of Cups, right? It's the beginning stages of starting something new, bringing your talents out to the forefront, being empowered to do so because now you have the confidence, the self-confidence, and the knowledge that whatever you create is going to be through love of whatever it is that you're doing, right? You understand how money and love are merged together. That's the balance. That's the Justice card. You understand how to create and to balance out, like what if you're doing a project and you're not going to be foolish in what abundance, you're not going to do it for the money, you're going to do it for the love of the project that you're working on, or the creation, that the book, the ideas, whatever you're doing, whatever this treasure box means to you, that's coming out now to show you how to manage and create from like a yin and yang, right? Not only as above, so below, as we see with the infinity as above, so below, but here's the love of what you're doing in order to create. And many of you have gone within, right? Being still and finding the balance now in order to do something that you love to do, or the power and happiness that this is going to bring you, but it's also about disciplining yourself in order to get there. And we'll take one more here, as you can see. This could very well be someone now, with all the time that we have on our plate, someone could be manifesting and creating something, writing a book, writing a manuscript for a screenplay, I hear. Doing something, but it's now in the beginning stages of this idea, right, coming out. Something just may have just come to you, because when you're still, when you're grounded and you're still and you allow things to just come to you as ideas and it's like breaking through, right? You can see that this idea, this book, whatever is going to come out of you, of this treasure box, is going to be not only what you love to do, but through hard work and discipline, you're going to be able to manage it and create something amazing. Do what you love, and then everything just flows after that. Yeah? Because it does. Many are going to be contemplating that, is what I just heard. Many now that a lot of us are, well, everyone's, at home trying to gather their whatever thoughts to create something, because many people just don't want to sit and do nothing, right? You can only watch so much TV, listen to only so much of what is going on globally. So now it's, the universe is saying, let's do some creating. Let's do something with this time that we have. So with this time that we are at home, you can see, right? Now that we're at home and we're not able to really go out and about at all, not much, right? Then that's when the ideas start to flourish. That's when one great idea comes out of this time to create something that you love and that you will love to do, or love of, like I said, whatever inspiration comes to you, this is the inspiration, right? Here's the inspiration. It came to you when you were meditating, or when you're just sitting home thinking or jotting stuff down, brainstorming, whatever it is that you've done. You have found something, that some type of idea, right? The idea that has come to you is now you're going to work on manifesting that idea, right? And it is something home-based, for sure. It's right here. Okay. So this is giving us the opportunity to create, right? You might read something. And you say, oh my God, that would be such a great idea to write about, right? Or let me write about my story. Maybe I should do an autobiography, right? Of what I've been going through during this time, or something that you could write an autobiography to share with your kids, or that your kids would read someday. There's so many things that we are all given. Take this opportunity of stillness that we are now, a lot of us in our homes, take this opportunity to create something. That's what we're being asked to do. Bring this out. Bring this creativity out now. It's time. The treasure box is open. The key, look he's wearing the key around his neck, right? He opened it for us. This is a gift from the universe to open and to manifest and create something that we're going to absolutely be This is a gift. So it's called discipline yourself to do something now that will maybe help for the next generation, for your kids, to hear the story about what we're going through right now with everything going on in the world. Who knows what you will create? It's going to be obviously different for everyone. But now is the time to create. Now is the time to work. Look at this. Something that you've done in your childhood came right up. Whatever it is that you loved to do when you were a child, the universe is saying, seek that. That's the star. That's the idea. Go for it. You have 4 here. Well, there's 6 actually, but right now you can see 4, right? And 4 pentacles. 4 pentacles and 4 of cups. Well, it's the 6. But what they're showing in this depiction of the card, even though it's 6, you can only see really 4, right? And you have 4 here. So the universe is going to maybe show you there's definitely one idea hidden, or maybe 4 ideas. So work on one creative idea at a time. And this idea is going to be the start of something that you create for yourself and for others, to impart information for others, knowledge, maybe the knowledge that you have, you're going to share it with everyone, share it with the world. Like I said, I'm really also focusing on something that you created or you loved to do when you were a child is now coming to the forefront, is now being reignited, right? What did you love to do when you were a kid, right? So that's what the universe, and it's being guided, you're seeing it's being guided by the universe, right? The shooting star. When we were kids, we all had this, creativity and passion for something that may now be coming back around again, right? Okay, so the universe is saying this is what you're going to be doing. This is what you should be working on. Okay, one more. This is it. Right? So don't suffer in silence, right? Use this time that we're at home, use this time to find something that is going to bring out the passion that you have, the love that you have of something that you loved to do when you were a child. Manifest something that you love to do. Just take a minute and think about what it is that really makes you passionate, and use this time to discipline yourself and sacrifice. It's a sacrifice, right? It's called discipline. Being at home, the sacrifice is working diligently from this inspiration that you're getting. Work on that diligently and you will reap the benefits and rewards. But it's more about what you loved to do as a kid. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor shows up again. So this is giving you the empowerment. You are being given a gift of ideas, of creativity, of money to do something that you've always wanted to do. You may be just writing out some blueprints for a new business that once everything, gets back to normalcy, right? You may be opening a small business that you might want to create blueprints for. Whatever it is, be disciplined in what you're going to create. But nonetheless, you're creating with something that you have always loved to do from childhood, or giving back to the universe and sharing your knowledge and imparting your knowledge on the generations to come. Okay, let's get an Archangel Ascended Master card for the oracle of what the universe is saying with regards to this reading. I'm going to take these two. Soul Flame, Buddha, which is the soul flame of creation. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. There it is. This is what you are bringing back, something that you loved to do when you were a kid. It is a lost part of a creativity that you used to do. Whatever that is as a kid. Experience relationship harmony and healing. This will allow you to not only heal, but through this creation, you're going to bring yourself back to disciplining yourself to do something that you love to do. Creating something. Lady Portia, Divine Order. Well, here we have it. It's time. It's time to open the doors of creation and manifestation. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So the lesson is going to be, the lesson may be something you're writing about. The lessons could be what you've learned about saving money. The lesson could be about how you balance your life. Writing about it, talking about it, speaking about it, but disciplining yourself in order to do so that you can manifest this. And it is a gift from the universe. Have a great day.